Hello, and welcome to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. The one game that I actually haven't played. Like, at all. I've never played Arena Ultimax. I played Arena, but I never played Ultimax. Oh, hey, Shiza. Hey, Game Master. Hello, everybody. You never see me this early since June of 2022. That's a fair point. I'm kind of excited to play this game. Mainly because if it's the same format of, like, the dancing games, I think it's going to be pretty fun. I mean, not the same format at all, but this game, I think, might be pretty good. Also, I got some news for some of the people. If you don't know what today is the day that the 3DS shop and Wii U shop go away. Like, they get discontinued or whatnot. Basically, it's gone. So, me being the person I did, I went out and got all the every Atlas game that was on there. So that includes Soul Hackers 1. I got the Q games. I got a couple of games I've always wanted. So, yes. And, very special thing is, I might have found a way to I would say, I might have found a way to be able to get gameplay from the 3DS to my computer. So you know what that means? I might be able to stream Persona Q1 and Q2. Which, that's good. That's really good, because I really want to play Persona Q again. I have been wanting to play that game for so long. I'm ready. I'm ready to play it. It's time to play it. So, yeah. Oh, hey, a bored person. So, anyway, also has DLC. Oh, shit. I can get it later. So, yeah. I'll probably try to play Persona Q after this game. So, I just want to play this game, see what it's all about, and we'll go from there. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, Persona 4 Arena. How loud's the music? Pretty loud. Let's turn it down a bit. Okay, we're good. Let's get this one going. Okay. You gonna play online? I want to practice my use skills. I'm not gonna play online. Okay. So, for many of you who don't know, there's a reason I never played this game. I suck at fighting games. I am the absolute worst at fighting games ever. You will whoop me. Anybody will whoop me. So, practice lesson mode? Training mode. Practice your combos against dummy opponents. Oh my god, this is the same layout as Arena. So... Ah, Igor! I remember you. Oh! We get a whole cast of our characters. Alright, who do we got? We got Narukami, Yukiko, Teddy, Naoto. I don't know who that fella is. Margaret, Ken. Ken's in this game. I remember that. Yukari. Yeah, I remember Yukari being this. Lapras, I remember you. We got Mitsuru. We got Aegis. We got... It's
In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice.
Who's talking? We got Akihiko. Oh yeah, that's Elizabeth. Shadow Lapras. Junpei. Reset. Wait a minute. Why? Reset's a support. Okay. We got Marie's in this game? Really? Wait, when did this game come out? We got other fella. Kanji. Alright.
What a pain in the ass.
Picture in your head your own appearance as well as your alter ego. Your persona.
Wait, what? You could... Huh. That's interesting. Let's fight Narukami. Just normal.
Let's begin.
Sure.
Very well.
I just want to try out this game before we get into the story. Adachi was born in 84? Wait, that's a bit strange. Oh my lord, hammers.
How's this?
Okay, I'm really bad at this. Do I use the... Okay, let's try this.
How's this?
Oh, he does the walk thing. Wait, what the...
Come on, let me.
Wait a minute, did something just happen? Hang on. Okay, no, everything's good. My Steam VR just turned on. Why did my Steam VR just turn on? Stop, turn that off. Okay, alright, we're back. Alright, let's keep this going. So, that's... Oh, okay. Do I have, like, command lists? Bagatsu Mandel. I don't know how to play this game. Try doing a grab. Alright, what is a grab? Oh, yes, Megadola. But what does that mean? Wait. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Now I know how to do it. Megadola, I want to try that. So that one's this, that.
Not enough. Goodbye. How about this? How about this?
This is interesting. Can you come over here so that way you're not stuck in that? No? A and B control your persona. B and C control your persona. Well, I'm on PlayStation. So, okay, yeah. X and O. Okay. So, can I do the... What is this? Yami drop? His persona appears below the automatically defeating him. Can I do that? Down, 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 and then those.
Yikes. Yikes.
Do I have to be closer?
Yikes.
Or... Okay, Ghastly Whales. Up, up. Okay, so...
I'll play with you. Live through this.
I don't understand. I'm winning. Maybe you need full gauge? I don't know. I mean... Button settings. Okay. Okay. All out attack is weak and strong attack. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Okay. Can I try gas? God, I'm getting flashbacks when I tried to play this game. It was there that I realized I suck at old school fighting games. I do too. All right, I think let's go back to the main menu. I think we're done there. I may suck, but I don't know. Story options. What do we got in options? Game settings. Normal. Let's turn that to easy. I am not very good at this. Just for this game, man. Anyway, so there is a network setting and story. battle. I missed. I guess. Wait, can I set the announcer to Elizabeth?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between
You wanna
dream
play
and
with
I
me?
wish you good luck.
I'll go with. Okay, let's try arcade mode. The eccentric police dick. That stupid ass announcer. Oh hell no! Why is this Persona 3 music? Wait, where are the Junes? Wait, why is Tartarus behind the Junes? Oh god! Adachi, run! Get out of there! No!
Sorry, but I don't play nice.
I'm gonna whoop his ass. Oh god. Yeah! Come here, come on, Akiko. Oh, stop. I don't know combos.
You won't hit me.
Come on. Okay.
Boring.
Is easy that easy? Don't use span one move. I don't know how to play. Hang on. Just hang on. Give me a second. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Button settings. No, we're gonna go commandless. After one. What does that mean? Calm down. Can I... What does the arrow swooping to the left mean on the D-pad? Does that mean...
Yikes. I hate to say this.
Oh, I grabbed it. Okay.
Have fun.
Oh, so the D-pad is different from the, Okay, so the D-pad is different from the... I don't know what I did. Are you okay, Alfonso? So... Okay. When the pick in the top left goes white... Okay. Move the joystick according to the arrow. Oh, okay. I was using the D-pad. That's my bad. Okay, well, easy was a bit too easy. I mean... Okay, so easy's a bit too easy. I wanna...
The little play date is over. Now go home.
Oh, yeah, you tell him, Adachi. Okay, so easy's a bit too easy. So, let's go ahead and try... Oh, we got a second round. Oh, this is a... Oh. This is a... Okay, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay, I know what we're doing, Sorry, I don't know fighting games, man. I only play, like... Can you all feel the drama? Junpei was born in 93? And then there's me.
will now begin.
Oh my god, it's this song. Why is Tartarus in freaking Inaba? God, I can't wait to play the store. Oh.
Is it okay if I finish this quick?
Sure, why not, Adachi? Okay, I want to try different combos. So, Megadolia, swipe up and then near opponent. Okay. Oh, I have a stamina bar. I don't know what any of this means. Listen, I'm sorry, Junpei. Let me... Come on! Okay. Okay. Big Brain presses one button. Listen, I wish I knew how to press other buttons. Okay, hang on, let me... Oh! Are you okay, Adachi? I think he's used the ice pack. Atomic smash, so it's swipe, swipe, ground or in air, so... Okay, let me try that. Ow! Ow! I don't understand what I'm doing. All I know is I'm getting wrecked. Oh wait, it's blinking. It's blinking. What does that mean? Wait, that means I can do the big thing. Down, 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 and then nose. As if he's gonna let me do that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Try blocking from time to time. Blocking? Oh, you can block in this game? Yeah, I need it. Okay.
Is this where your precious justice got you?
Okay. Crouch back often. Okay. Alright, can I stop? Can I just leave? Oh shit, Chie is gonna destroy me. Nah, I'm out of here. Wait a minute. Junpei was born in 93 and Chie was born in...
Game 3. Let's get hyped.
Wait a minute, something else. Holding back to block. Yeah. Hello, Chie. Nice to meet you, but I think I'm done. Let's go back to the main menu. You said there was a training section? Hang on, let me take a game. Oh, lesson mode. Learn the basics. Oh, wow, they give you like a full training guide. Oh my god, how much is there? Okay. Honestly, I could, as long as I could just get through the story, I'm fine. So, you know what? I think we're ready. What was that? 20 minutes of training? We're ready. Alright, so what are the differences here? One of them says episode P4 and then P4A story mode. Do an insta-kill? I wish I knew how. So, P4A story. Okay. P4 arena wait. Do P4 story mode. Wait, then what's the difference? Episode P4. Experience the story of episode P4. Oh, so is this where you just fight your other self? Hang on. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I need to go. I gotta just hang on. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. Alright. Anyway, let's go do this. I got a weird email. JB is your Blue Menace 727. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay. So, I should probably explain that. I should probably change that, actually. Blue Menace 727. A long, long time ago, whenever I was a wee lad, I was 12. That is literally... Bro, got a job application for this. It was something like that. Yeah, so the reason it's called Blue Menace 727 is a long, long, long time ago. I was 12, whatever. But my sister, who's older than me, had an account called Pink Menace, and me being the little brother I was like, hey, I will be Blue Menace. I'm just gonna copy you. Yeah, so, yeah, that happened. But yeah, that's why, if I don't use JB97, it's Blue Menace. Very creative. Yep, I know, creative me. Anyway, let us start with the Persona 4. What? What am I looking at? Do I get to choose who I play as? Oh, wee! Well, whose tarot cards are these? I guess I'll just play as Mr. Narukami first. Oh. Blue. The floor. I thought I was about to say Blue Menace. I'm about to be like, whoa, 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 wait. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishing. Everything is blue. God damn it. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize the slight rumbling as the engine and realize that I'm in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Igor! You were missing in dancing. How are you doing, fella? The old man with the bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and delicate as an ice sculpture.
It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'm delighted to meet you too, Igor. The Velvet Room. Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that it's not the first time I've heard those names. I see. This is a dream. This happens in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next is...
This place exists between dream and reality.
Knew it.
Mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter.
Sick.
It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
Okay, the words I expect to hear fall from the old man's mouth. I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at
Now
that.
then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Narukami. I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them, and so I answered. Yay! We get to get. Wait, you're telling me my name isn't Soji? Disappointing. Listen. Stop honking at me! God! When I open my eyes, the light is so bright that I have to squint. Yeah, I know, it's so damn bright. Turn it down. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am, and I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
On my way. I mutter to myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside where I spent last year in Nineveh. If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. Wow, this game starts completely differently from the original arena. Or does it? I don't know. I don't know. I dozed off in the same way back then and I was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that misfortunes would befall me. And just as he foretold, I dragged into the outrageous number, of mysteries. That was no ordinary case. Oh, I remember all this. The Midnight Channel, shadows and personas, the power of the heart. I saw things that I could scarcely be believed. But I made memories there that I could never be replaced as well. We gained the power of personas and we suffered together. I stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes and fought alongside them. There's no way I could have overcome such ordeals without their help.
What everyone's been up to?
I don't know, Narukami, you tell me. After solving the mystery, it was decided that I would leave Inaba since my parents would be returning from overseas around the same time. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them. They said goodbye. As they all said goodbye to me at the station, I had decided to stay at Dojima's residence during Golden Week so that I could spend the holidays with my friends. Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter, Nanako, should be glad to see me too.
Damn it! I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Oh shit, no, not Yosuke's gift! Well, it's something quite particular, I guess. Actually, I'd received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation were a bit troublesome. What was the conversation?
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Oh, hi Teddy, how are you?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh! Is that what I look like? I'm so used to the Persona 4 dancing look
I'm
like.
really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important.
Yeah, what
I
is
have a
it?
special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be telling people what you want them to bring you as a souvenir. I already have souvenirs for everyone, but oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. But there was one
Oh,
problem.
and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool! Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse.
Wait, what?
She was what I called scorching hot. Just kidding.
What?
A nurse?
A nurse?
Come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about. His nurse magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behind.
Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, Teddy.
I
I'm
see.
sorry, Yosuke. I'm so sorry. I'll get you some. Don't worry, buddy.
And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today.
Oh, hey, Zach. Oh, hell no. What's this freaky ass Baron back in the
Can you
game?
pass that on to everyone?
Sorry, Zach. He's back.
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be
Teddy, I'm
arriving
gonna
even
mount you on my
sooner.
wall. No, no, no. Dude, hang on. Teddy Rug? Teddy Rug. I'm just saying.
It'll be like, Sensei, we have an emergency patient. Yusuke will be so happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you off right
Okay,
there.
then, we'll be waiting for you.
I'm a little worried now. I hope he isn't telling everyone something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there. But in the end,
Nurses, huh?
nurses? JB, when are you buying the Teddy socks? Hang on, are they still in stock? I wish there might be. I wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? I'd feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine and every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in the head. Yeah, that's true. Then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
Teddy bath mat. That Atlas might make that in Narukami hair gel. Nah, bro. Why would they make that? End of the line already. Oh, that's a good TF2 animation. It looks like I've been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crosses my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, does that mean I'm going to be dragged into another adventure? Nah, I shouldn't think so much about it. I mean, I'm overthinking it. Igor had said, I am delighted to make your acquaintance after all, so it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading since I've had dreams being summoned into the room ever since. I haven't. Oh yeah. The train begins to slow, and I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind invokes a sense of nostalgia. Wait, what does Inaba smell like? Just dirt? Grass? A field? I don't know. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out of the platform with a weary smile. Place a bookmark. Sure. Oh, save points. Sick. Let me put one right here. Great. Alright, let's go. Oh, the music. Hang on, just give me a second. I want to admire this music. Some kind of foggy smell. It smells like fog here. It smells like wet asphalt. Wet, hot asphalt. You know that smell. Like right after a rainstorm. Love that smell. I'm standing in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun is starting to set, and the orange sky envelops the world.
Now, what should I do?
You should probably go to Dojima's. Today is May 2nd. Actually, today is March 27th. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's March. Okay, we're good. According to this calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima's-san that I'm going to be arriving today, but it seems as he's been too busy with work to come get me. Rotaro Dojima, he's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school age daughter, Nanako, by himself. It seems that he's suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Officer regarding last year's case, and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so I guess it's not too surprising he's so busy. He shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone, and I can't help but smile. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessaries and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I want to get there as soon as possible, too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this.
Huh?
What?
Nanako?
What?
Big bro!
Ah, Nanako! How are you doing? It is Nanako. There's no way I'd mistake her.
You came to meet me all on your own?
Why did she come to the station all by herself? True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it wouldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon. And the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I haven't been here? I'm about to voice my concern, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus.
Oh.
He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead. Welcome back, big bro. I wanted to see you so much.
Hi. How you doing, Nanako?
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again, too.
I see. She must have wanted to show me that she's grown up, too. She is around that age, after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have improved greatly, and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my head. And it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Nanako's hand and begin walking side by
Well,
side.
no sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
That's the first thing you ask? There's no sense of staying around. Anyway, what's in the fridge?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
You got sushi? I love sushi. If Nanako says so, then he really must have bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with it. I asked Nanako what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eye.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Oh, I wanna help.
I could try. Nanako and I make a small talk while we walk through Inaba together for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel as if I've gone back in time to a year ago. After we get back to the Dojima house, I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she had claimed earlier. The way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than before. You're such a good girl, Nanako.
Evening. This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Oh, shit. That's a problem. The TV in the living room echoes through the house. Thinking back on it, it was on quite often in this place. When I first came to Inaba, Nanako was practically being raised by the television. There had been this odd sense of distance between us around that time. She hadn't started calling me big bro, and we didn't cook together like we were doing. It's the little things that bring back memories. Right as we're about done making dinner, Dojima-san arrives with some deluxe sushi. Nanako quickly gets up and rushes to the door. She seems quite happy when her father comes home. Ah! The whole crew, the good crew, the family. Dojima-san apologizes about the sudden increase in his workload, and then we sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like 2 months have gone. The 2 months I was gone never happened at all. There was a warm atmosphere, as if I've always been a part of this family and I've lived here with them my entire life. I thank both of them from the deep in my heart, and after I give them the souvenir I bought for them, we enjoyed chatting with each other as a family. Wait. Oh my god, it's... Hang on! There's a Jack Frost poster over there. Hang on. You guys can't see it. Hang on. Hang on. Ah, shit. Ah, you can't see it. I can't move my thing. Ah, alright. There's a Catherine poster, too. And a Yosagami. Oh, that says Yosagami? I can't tell. But there is a Catherine poster and a Jack Frost doll. Another familiar room. This is my room that I prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. Nanako had fallen asleep after all the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'm going to go to bed early as well, since I have plans. As he said... All he said was okay, gesturing towards the second room. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I was suspicious. I opened the door and it's my old room. I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as when I left Inaba. I close the door with a feeling of wakefulness. As I sit down on the sofa and consider my uncle's thoughtfulness, I sigh in exhaustion from the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Okay, how much voice acting is there in this game? Because I've been reading for quite a while. Like, is there a lot? Or, I mean, I know we're just by ourselves right now, but yeah, don't judge it yet. Maybe we just haven't gotten to that part. Considering that there was still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district.
It's raining.
Oh, brother, it's raining. The time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it will be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I end up checking the time. While I spent the last year in Inaba, I was always checking for the midnight channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. If you look at a turned off TV at midnight on a rainy night, you will see your soulmate. Discovering that this rumor was actually true was the first reason why I became involved in the murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appeared on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate, it's the next victim. After discovering this, we were all nervously sat before our TVs on a rainy night in order to solve the case.
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Will nothing really appear, though? I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved the case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. The empty screen stays silent. So
Just
why?
in case.
Just in case. It's not going to turn on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if somebody is drawing me into it. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of the CRT TV television. Or so I thought. No.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Yeah!
He's gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
Woo! Yeah!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
Yeah! Woo!
Finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi!
Yeah!
Beef
Kanji, Kanji!
The body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective,
2000
Naoko
IQ?
Shirane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end. The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.
Yeah! Woo! Hey, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this. Hey, I didn't sign up for this. I just wanted to come see my friends.
What?
Oh.
Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Was that me? Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel? I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with the phrase, I don't know where to begin. So I shouldn't be thinking about it. No, I shouldn't be thinking about it. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurry to make sure that the TV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel shows last year didn't make sense either. I've suddenly gripped my tension. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search Yosuke's number.
Let's see, H. Hanamura Yosuke.
Alright, let's make a quick call. I quickly hit the call button. Does everyone know about this? Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcast? Do they know that it's showing us? And that we've been given taglines that can only be described as uncharitable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Hey Yosuke, what's up?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what's happening on the Midnight Channel. Wow, I can detect that quickly. That's pretty interesting. Just now he tries to hide that from me. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerning about that. Then again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all.
That's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh? I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He'd probably surprised that I saw the Midnight Channel when I should have even been in Inaba right now. when I shouldn't even be in Inaba, right? Wait, what? He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on National TV Network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell him.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Reinstating?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
What? That is a huge problem that needs to be solved. For a moment, I'm at a loss of words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't believe that those 2 things are unrelated.
Right. We should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Wait.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court.
Yes, Teddy's gone. But wait, Kanji is? Damn.
Welcome back, partner.
Hey, what's up, bro? I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worrying fade a little, and I answer with a smile.
It's good to be here.
No matter what happens, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
Wow. Bro, the music really did a 360.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I don't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but oh well.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough!
I'm surprised, actually. I thought you would be more into maids or something.
Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
At least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, the preparations have been made. Tomorrow, I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on the situation. If we have to, we'll go back into the world. It'd be best if this was all just our imagination. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Oh, the local... Oh, I missed this song. Hang on. God, I like the Junes song. This place is lively as always. I look across the food court on Junes's roof. It's the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevator. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. That is the most truest thing I ever heard. The 2 of us step out of the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us past the playground area and the bench.
Good to see you guys again.
Okay.
Welcome back! We missed you!
Hi, Chie. How are you?
Guest of Honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Yeah, good.
Welcome back. Should we...
Don't worry about it.
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty... But I'm glad you came.
We chat some more while we sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, great.
Oh, the team is back!
Yay! This will be a long stream project. Not only does JB play the Persona 4 Green, but he has to do it multiple times and then play Arena. You have to play it multiple times.
Hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's
Is that... Wait a minute. Is that what, like, you could play as Chie's perspective, Yukiko's, and Yosuke's? Is that what that means? I remember in P4 it was kind of like that, I think.
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Correct. Oh, God. This is going to be so long. I really want to play Persona Q. That's okay. We got this. Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other, after all. Chie and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug. And though Yosuke seems saddened at that, he still ends up laughing along as well. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always, but it... This isn't even Ultimax's story. Wait, what?
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter.
This isn't even Ultimax story. What? I was about to say, this looks familiar, but I don't... This is Persona 4... Oh. That's why this looks so familiar. I was like... It's been so long since I played it.
No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah, just those three.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her.
Oh wow, Naoto's got a job?
She
Oh,
seemed pretty bummed that
detective.
she couldn't be here too.
It's okay. If she had a reason for not being here, and we can still contact her, then Naoto should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Rise, and Kanji. My, like, 3 favorite characters. Not hearing back from them after an entire day as isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearance and their reappearance at the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here.
Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
Yeah, that is true. Chie seems pretty angered about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From that, I've been told that moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel. The other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry. But in the end...
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, we can't find him.
Yeah, that is a problem.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV.
So should we explain to him the important
on.
details of the other stories, or should we just play them all? I'm just gonna play them all. I got nothing else to do. It's not like these take forever to complete, right? It's gonna be like 40 street. Are you serious? How long is this game? I thought this was gonna be a quick, like, 10-hour game, maybe a week, 2-week stream. That's right, go inside the TV. Out of everything that the element has shook common since the most out of everything. Wait, what? Actually, the murders in last year's event happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. Because my friends and I gained personas, the power to defeat these shadows, we were able to enter the TV screens and fight them.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
This is a Persona game, JB. God damn it, you're right! I got this all wrong. But even when Persona users would find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
Oh.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Why would you have a TV on
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Yeah, how would you even, you know what?
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason is, reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time I appeared in my room after all. That is true, I remember that.
There's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth,
oh, we're going straight into the
this
TV?
was going to happen.
We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back, and I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continued to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand out from the bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the fruit court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Oh, the TV. All right, who's going in first?
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
Oh, that's the... It's the funky... Is it the funky student?
It's been a while since last time. I'm a little nervous.
Just touch it. He just touched it and it's a normal TV.
Wait, there are still people in this aisle.
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away.
Ready? I wonder what that feels like.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It probably feels like dipping your hand in... Oh, God, we're going... Oh, hello. Hello, Narukami.
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
Oh, this is a problem.
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Ow! I hear a voice. It's a woman speaking. Voice. It sounds familiar to me. This voice is... Oh! Welcome back to the Velvet.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Ah, hey Margaret, how you doing? I don't sense that distinctive floating feeling that I usually have when I enter in the TV world. When I concentrate, I realize that I must have been sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see a vibrant blue. The Velvet Room. I visited this place as an untold number of times last year. Yeah, I remember. And once more in my dream yesterday. I never thought I would enter to this place.
It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
Igor would usually sit front and center and nowhere to be seen. To greet me is a woman with silver hair, Margaret. Would this be a personal summoning then? That happens a few times last year too. Margaret smiles as if she senses my suspicion.
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again. This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
A question? And something really is going on?
Oh, dear Lord, what's happening? Another mystery has appeared and we are about to be dragged into it again. Would that be what she means?
From here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo. It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
Face them? Again?
Again? The first thing that Margaret's words stir up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face them again? That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I should be with my friends. There's no need to jump to conclusions, but Margaret appears to be anticipating my thoughts and smiles while narrowing her eyes.
Show me how you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
My vision wavers and the blue light before me vanishes quickly. Wait, I still need to know what the meaning of Oh, I just fell. Oh, place a bookmark? Sure. Scene 2? Oh. Okay.
Where am I?
Why are there a bunch of musicians on the wall? Why do they all have white eyes? Where am I? Oh god, not this music. All the shadows around me looking at me, and I just go like, I'm back. Alright, who wants to get their ass whooped? Where did I get thrown to when I left the blue room? The scenery is so unexpected that I'm at a loss. This is a school. Is that the music room from Yosagame High I attended this year with my friends until recently? There's no mistaking it. When I entered the TV together, why am I here? No, that's not right.
No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
Seems like it. The graffiti on the ground, shoe placed like they're for some kind of ritual, the eerie, shiny eyes of the portrait on the wall. The more careful I look, the more I realize this place is not the real Yosagame High. Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place like I always did from the students who would come and go from here. This is a fake. It's definitely not the school I attended. But what happened to turn this world into the TV like this? On top of that, we entered the TV from our usual entrance, but it ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
I also realized that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? I started to feel chills down my spine and I look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait!
Rise!
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin!
Dear Lord.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out!
What the?
Is that you, Rise? I shout a question, but she doesn't answer. This is Rise Kuchikawa, one of my friends from the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Does she not hear me, or is she choosing not to respond? As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from one or two people. It seems countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everywhere I turn.
May I have your attention, please?
Oh, God.
Rosette will be your commentator.
Oh,
But
Rosette?
first, the General has a few words for you all.
The General? What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answer, Rise makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor of the music room turns on. And appearing on it was Teddy. He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rise, now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
I'm so... Again. That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then is Teddy really the one behind this
Teddy,
insanity?
what's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time.
Oh.
Less talk and more fighting. With the next challenger, come on down.
Wait, but who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone beyond that white curtain? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. Wait, sorry, I'm so confused right now. I saw Yosuke and I was like, oh, sick Yosuke. And then Persona 3 music started playing. This isn't Persona 4 music. Hang on, wait. Hey, how you doing, Yosuke? It has appeared, but Yosuke, though I haven't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. Teddy did say something about a challenger just a moment ago. I recalled that the P1 Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny at all.
Great. They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Hey, listen, we already did that. We already fought before at Rank 10 Confidant, remember?
Starting that up already? I won't let buddy with each other.
Oh.
These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
To the death?
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
Just says no to the entire game. I am not fighting Yosuke. I will not allow it. I look over at Yosuke hoping that he would agree with me, but he doesn't appear interested in what I have to say.
I guess he should declare me the winner then.
Yosuke?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
Really? Is that how we're gonna do this? That was not what I was expecting to hear. What's gotten into Yosuke? Do you have some kind of reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continues to speak in a carefree manner. And I said something that I simply couldn't believe.
But is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
Nanako's here?
Wait, Nanako's
Really?
here?
You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
Why is the fog theme playing? That can't be. I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it's true? Just coming into this world can tire a person out very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes here, it can be sometimes even fatal.
Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Whoa, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Oh yeah. Nanako did come into this world once last year. It was not something any one of us would have want to happen. That was the start of a whole chain of events. Remembering them in a heart-wrenching even now. So why? No. Even then it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down. I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said that he saw her with Teddy. Then was Nanako brought here by Teddy? And if he's the leader of the tournament...
Yosuke, be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako is with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan?
Yes, I am!
It's no wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. I'm gonna make sure your legs are broken. That sense of wrongness that I've been feeling the whole time is getting even stronger. True, Yosuke may sometimes some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reacts too much into the situation, acts out over it. He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out.
I'm gonna make sure you never rock again.
It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now.
What?
You know how things went last year, after all.
I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna strangle Yosuke.
Yosuke.
He's definitely not Yosuke, I know. Yosuke is my friend. He wouldn't be so callous as that. At last I thought so up until now. He was the one who had to face the pain of losing someone he cared about when murder first started last year. I can't hate him for accidentally mentioning someone who was dead, but the way he's acting, he's doing this on purpose. I silently draw out my sword and face
Draw
Yosuke.
your weapon. You'll get your fight.
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you'd let me win by default.
Nah, I'm not letting that happen. I'm gonna whoop you. Wait, I don't know how to play as Narukami. This might be a problem. To be honest, I'd be thinking that this Yosuke before me was some kind of fake. I even wonder if something had happened to him and Yosuke's shadow had appeared again in this world. But this is wrongness that I keep sensing is nothing like that. This probably is the real Yosuke. And the strangeness I feel is because these words really are coming out of his mouth of someone I never thought would say them. If so,
I don't
then...
know if you're being controlled or if there's something else going on here. Either way, you must understand the best way to resolve the situation.
is with a good ass beat. There's no way I could tell what I'm saying is getting through to him at all. But if I had to figure out what's going on, I'd just have to fall for his trap once.
But I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all? Oh, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started.
Shut up,
Ready?
Reese. Alright. Come here. Alright, let's take a save point. Alright, let's go. Are we fighting? Yeah, we're fighting! Alright, Yosuke. Come on.
Just getting started. I saw it still on that.
Ooh.
Alright, it's over. Time to leave.
That's it? That's it? That's it? Wait, really? Oh, that's it. That was...
Amazing, Sensei! Keep that up and zoom on ahead!
That's... okay. Yay, gameplay!
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me.
Listen, am I going to fight Nanako, yes or no?
I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
The monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako, but he didn't seem to have been expecting me to ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako really may be here. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave the waves in the recording tide. No, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman, just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true form were coming through. They look like silhouettes. Could they have been shadows? Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not a threat, then they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right
Yosuke, are you alright?
now. I walked towards where Yosuke lied, collapsed on the floor, and given him my hand to help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
Yeah, just what you said about Nanako. Hoo boy, I didn't want to.
The same went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Come on, Narukami, don't be... Come on. Yosuke's grimace in pain as he stands, but he doesn't seem to have suffered any serious injuries. That's good. I knew I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I actually hurt him. But once we get a good look at each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes.
That aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What's this about nurses?
Wait, what?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face? Is it such a crime to like nurses?
What? I didn't what?
Wait a second.
I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but he's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosuke to calm down and we go over what he thought had happened before the fight. We learned that our memories of what each other had saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seemed that I'd been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over that I supposedly said that he almost went into a graphic detail, but I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for both of us if we pretend that never happened. But thanks to our conversation after the battle, I've come to realize something. If we'd been hearing each other say things neither of us have been meaning to say, then...
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
She is?
Oh, so that's what they're doing. In order to make us angry with each other, they're making them say stupid stuff about us. You're lucky I didn't bring out Izanagi no Okami. You would have been dead in 5 seconds. Yosuke's at a loss of words. He had no idea what I'm talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then I had heard Yosuke saying it before the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't possibly have said. This only makes me more convinced that I have the right idea. What I had heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else made Yosuke say those words even if we didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me, Teddy's on the screen had said I need to get to him if I want to find out the truth. Does that mean that Teddy had done this to us?
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
Nanako is a good friend with Teddy. I don't want to imagine it happening, but if we wanted to kidnap her, it's certainly possible he could have. I want to go home at once and check to make sure she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find him on my own.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Be careful. I'm worried about you. Do your best. I sense a lot of emotion behind those words. Yes, I know that now I'm hearing the real Yosuke. I take Yosuke cheering for Mia to heart and leave the music room. Teddy had said only the winner could come would go on in this tournament. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably not a lie. Yosuke understands that as well. That's why he's trusting me to sort it all out and let me go without much talk. He's frustrated, but he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusions there. After all, Teddy did say that that was the rule, but we don't have any proof either way. Well, I might as well see what I meant by that. I stopped walking and turned back to Yosuke.
One last thing about those nurses.
Quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Yosuke turns brightly red and rushes towards me, flailing wildly in an attempt to stop me from fishing. And what? There's a painful sounding noise as he runs into something invisible slowly sliding on the floor.
What is this?
Oh, did he run into a wall?
There's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
Wow, wow. It looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area where the fight took place. It's like that every time one of these battles happen here, and the winner will be sorted out this way. That's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
Nice. If Teddy really had kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, alright?
Yeah, I won't. I turn away as Yosuke shouts at me. Not to worry, Yosuke. I give him a quick smile before leaving the area, for real this time. At the moment, I feel a wave of disorientation crashing over me. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. After all, I know this feeling all too well. What? Oh God, I'm back at the Velvet Room. Hi, Margaret.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
How are you doing? I had been leaving the music room, but now I'm sitting in the Velvet Room for some reason. Margaret greets me with her usual smile. This room truly is mysterious. But why would she summon me like this? Margaret seems my suspicious expression
Things have
speaking up.
only just begun, and yet you already seem tired. The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
A trial?
A trial? I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never reveal everything. That's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret's smiles broadens when she sees that I don't intend to ask her anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices. You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
Yeah. This shine she speaks of. Could it be about my ability to use personas?
Yes. That is part of your brilliance.
How did you know that I was speaking that in my mind?
Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart. You understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yeah. Speaking of that, where's the compendium? I want to pull out some different personas. We got Hel in there, Satan, Alice, Yoshitsune, maybe Lucifer? Izanagi no Okami? Can I pull something out? Or do I just have to use Izanagi? No? Alright.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It can, when polished, it releases a strong light unlike anything else. But it can also be clouded by trivial things.
Can I have Mugatsu
Have
Izanagi?
you ever felt that way?
No? Okay.
You truly are strong. I find that very appealing about, but you should remember that not everyone is as strong as you.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Thank you for pointing out the offer.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds. How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Oh. God damn it, the hallway! When I open my eyes again, I'm in the school hallway. I turn around to see the door to the music room close behind me. Was I only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit? There's no way for me to figure out what happened, but I think back on what Margaret has told me.
Huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little do they have to say always has meaning. Well, it's true that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her, but she's never said anything meaningless while on duty. I would assume that would be the case now. I may have to keep her word to heart. Place a bookmark, sure. Scene 5. How many scenes are there? I'm guessing there's like 10. 7 or 10. 7 to 10. In any case, I need to concentrate on the case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said when the time comes. I must proceed. Though this bizarre place looks nothing like the Yosagame I attended, the building seems strangely familiar as I run through it. Teddy had appeared on the monitors in the music room. From the looks of things, he appears to be behind what's happening. But I heard Risei's voice over the school PA system and before my fight with Yosuke. If this school works anything like the real one, I can make a good guess as to where Teddy and Risei are.
Might be the announcement room.
But of course, things aren't that easy. Those invisible walls keep getting in my way wherever I go. It seems that some of these walls don't let anyone through, no matter if they won or lost their fight. Every single time I run into one, I'm forced to make another path. It's like my route is already set for me.
I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
You probably are. I stop for a moment in the hallway out in the practice room and mutter to myself while I look around. Why are they trying to lead me at the moment?
Hey, you there! You're one of them participants in that there Grand Prix thing, right?
Who the hell said that? A voice that I don't recognize at all breaks me from my reverie. The instinct would jump back and draw my sword in surprise.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
Lapras. I'm very surprised to see you here. Why? What? Okay. I turned to see a girl that I've never seen before. Was she part of the crowd? No, she looks like a real person. She was caught by surprise when I suddenly pointed my weapon at her. Although she flinches, her words don't lose any of its intensity. How bold of her. It may seem like an odd thing to say, but it's what suddenly crossed my mind. But this girl doesn't seem to have any intentions of attacking me. I sheath my sword and remain cautious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here, huh?
Why are you talking like that, bro? What are you gonna do this here, huh?
You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. Alright, the jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
Yeah, wait, are you gonna fight me? I don't want to fight you. Not that I don't want to, do I have to? I try to act non-threatening, but the girl continues to glare at me. Who in the world is this girl? She's wearing a Yosagame High uniform. She said something about the student council, but I don't recognize her. You don't encourage people here in this world that often. If a person is here, then they're either a persona user or
Why are you here, by the way? Wait, did you fall inside a TV?
That's right. I might have put it a little differently, but if she can't enter the TV herself, the possibility that someone threw her in here. And that was what happened to the murders from last year.
Inside a TV? What kind of nonsense is that?
She's not aware of it. But if she was a persona user, I don't see why she'd hide that fact. if she was trying to keep that from me, since she wouldn't have come up and talked to me like this. Does that mean she's a victim after all? I carefully choose my words to avoid provoking the girl.
I knew Narukami. I was a second year at Yasogami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Equipment?
Never mind.
Yeah. This is a bit hard to explain.
You were only around till last year. I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
You are? Student council president? If I remember correctly, the student council elections should have taken place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge who won or any of those elections since I'd left Inaba before they took place. That reminds me, I didn't have any friends of the student council last year either. Yeah, that's true. Interesting. This girl may very well be the president. No reason not to believe her.
Turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you want to be. Then what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
I feel that if I don't explain things very clearly to her, it will only provoke her further. But trying to tell her everything about what's going on here will confuse her. I leave out the facts that this place is inside the television to tell her about other things that are going on. First, I tell her about Teddy, that a friend of mine is likely the one who set up the tournament. Secondly, that I encourage some of my friends who've been dragged into here and they look act strangely. And third, that my cousin, Nanako, still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. The girl calling herself the student council president seems skeptical while I talk, but eventually she sighs.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did. Well, you don't seem like you're lying.
Yeah, I'm not. Thank you. It seems that she somehow grasped a gist of what I'm trying to say. I thank her out of politeness, but she laughs and asks me why I'm thanking her. There's still one more difficult task left at hand. How do I make her understand that all this is within another world? One accessed by going through a TV screen. She still appears to be energetic, but it doesn't change the fact that she's in danger. I have to get her out of this world no matter what. What? Where did that...
Hey! That sounded like it came from the gym. I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it out.
Wait, us? To get... Okay, well, we both started running at the same time. I reached my full running speed when something occurred to me. I'm surprised to see this Miss President keep pace right beside me. Just standing still in the world would be tremendous, strenuous for a normal person, but she doesn't seem to be out of breath. She's quite impressive. I take a moment to quietly praise the girl running next to me. Wait, so she can keep up with what I'm doing? Ugh! Hello? What the? Who? What? Why are all the chairs like this? Who did this? We burst into the gym where all the noise came from and there's no one here. Instead, we see a huge pile of stacked chairs. They're twisted and intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming a huge tower that reaches almost to the ceiling.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
This is a problem. You see Adachi walk out. The girl stares up at the chair, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor in the monitor in the gym flickers to life. And as I expect, Teddy appears again in that costume.
Oh, are you on a hot date, Sensei?
No.
Well, that's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fight? Wow, you look so mortified. That's the face I was hoping to see.
Oh, Teddy. I can't wait to go beat your ass. He's not saying anything completely straight, but he's obviously hinting that he knows I'm worried about Nanako. I know that saving Nanako is important, but I can't leave Miss President here alone and abandon her in this world either. Still, I feel Teddy's words causing me some doubt myself, and Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student council? Pack it clean all this up already.
She speaks as fast and clearly as she had when I first met her. After getting a clear look at her, I feel that I've come to realize where she gets her courage from. She truly wishes to protect her school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fears. But Teddy on the monitor looks annoyed and sneers at Miss President. It's incredible, detestable. I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a malicious expression.
Tiny thing. I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Sensei. A yappy little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner.
Whoa.
Sit, puppy. Sit.
That is, hey bro, Teddy, you gotta calm down, bro. He has absolutely no intent of dealing with her seriously. Miss President turns bright red in humiliation from being brushed off like that. This is enough. I have to step forward and put myself between the monitor and Miss President.
I'll take it from here. It's alright. There's nothing to worry about.
Miss President's lips are trembling. She must be angry that there's nothing she can do herself. I don't want that anger to be in vain, so I turn to face Teddy on the monitor.
That was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
Yeah, it's really hard to believe.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Liar?
You know something about her?
The way he said that makes it sound like as if there's some history between the two of them. But as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Sensei, your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you.
Who's my opponent?
Judge her. Come on down.
Who is it? After that line, another cloud of smoke rises from the floor. But this time, it is Yukiko?
Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Oh, hey, Yukiko.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you alright? Has anything odd happened to you?
Odd? No, I don't think so.
So, we're gonna fight Yukiko. Yay! I guess. I don't know. It can't be that hard. Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in defensive posture. I feel my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. I didn't think I'd be this tense though. Now that's the Yukiko I remember. She's sharp as always, exactly when we need her. If she's not being confused, then I immediately ask for help. I try to explain what I need from her.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl from me. She might be a victim of all this.
I motion towards Miss President standing next to me. Yukiko looks at me in surprise. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said next was even more surprising.
Why do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
I mean, don't you want to do it out of the kindness of your heart? Come on, Yukiko. I'm not going to help her because I don't know her? Is that really what she's saying? I can understand that she might be cautious when meeting someone for the first time, but would Yukiko really think that way? It got to be the same as Yosuke, then the same uncanny sense of wrongness is coming back when I hear Yukiko speak.
Not you too.
Oh no, I'll face myself as
Calm
blank.
down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden?
What?
I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
What? When I try to question her, Yukiko's expression returns to normal. I can't tell anymore. She doesn't look like she's being controlled by someone. Am I overthinking this too much? At the very least, she doesn't seem enthusiastic about this P1 Grand Prix.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl from me.
Sorry, but I don't know how to put this. It just feels like you're being really selfish.
All I'm asking is for you to protect this girl.
People who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
What? I'm used to hearing her voice, but her words are scathing. I'm convinced now. There's no obvious change in her attitude like there would have been with Yosuke's, but something must be warping Yukiko's words too. Her words may seem, yeah. I don't understand as someone who... Oh, God. So, okay. The real Yukiko would never say something that would disrespect the value of life that way. Don't be dilute. Whatever happens to Yosuke is happening to Yukiko too. I don't understand the details, but Yukiko hasn't had a complete change of heart. Oh.
What the?
You, Kun! When I draw my sword, Miss President quickly tries to stop me, but I can't answer her right now. If I battle, we'll clear up the pointless misunderstanding between us, and then it's time to fight now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals.
I think that Risei is the Risei. Like the original Persona 4 Golden Risei voice, because it doesn't sound like dancing Risei.
You're a real bastard with a sister complex. Keep it up and bring 'em all down.
Yeah. I ignore the taunts being delivered in Risei's voice, even if our words aren't getting through to each other, and we have to fight without understanding what's going on. We'll come to an understanding later. I have to believe. Both myself and my friends. I'll hold my sword to the side to protect Miss President, who is standing behind me.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away.
Yeah, don't run away. What happens next will probably surprise her greatly, but I doubt Miss President will run away. Yeah, let's hope. She already showed how strong her determination is. I glance at her over my shoulder. Although she looks worried, she still gives a slight nod of agreement. Good. Now time to do this. I must end this as quickly as possible.
Persona!
Alright. Izanagi! I concentrate all my senses to summon my strength in my heart. My persona is Izanagi. If I allow myself to go easy on Yukiko, she will surely defeat me. Yukiko smiles faintly and takes her battle stance. She resists the idea of protecting this president, and she seems to have no quarrel whatsoever about fighting me. There's definitely something else controlling her. Oh yeah, that's your persona. Yukiko's black hair forms gracefully arcs in the air as her persona Kohara Sakura, whatever, rises behind her. That's right. The usual Yukiko should beautiful heart like this. Wait for me. I will save you. Alright. Place a bookmark? Yeah, let's go for it. 6? Okay, so I guess we're getting far. I don't know how far we're getting. Alright, let's do this.
Final.
What's up? Come here!
Over here.
Okay, so that's how you block. Oh my god. Crap! God, you're tough. Stop! Come here. Oh, shit. God damn it.
They lost the lead. What a disappointment.
Wait, I lost. Oh, rematch? Yeah. How did I lose? It's whatever. We're fine. We're fine. Let's just go again.
Final.
I want to see something. Oh, you can actually do Myriad of Truth? Come on. Got it. Done. Next. Don't look at the other. Don't look at the other fight we had. Place bookmark? Yeah. So, how many scenes are there? going on?
I love all this animosity!
Yay, good for you.
These cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other. That's the real thrill of the P1 Grand Prix!
P1. Wait, Persona 1? You just see the Persona 1 cast walk in? God, that would be an interesting game, though, if that actually happened. I don't care to hear any more of Teddy's gestures. I still have reservations about fighting against my friends, but I now know that there is no other way to save them. I resolve to do what must be done. Also, there's no knowing if Teddy and Rise have been affected just like Yosuke or Yukiko had. If there are no use in trying to talk to them through the monitor like this. That's no conclusion I've come, but Miss President seems to have other ideas.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends! What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
That is true. Miss President vents her frustration at Teddy's image on this monitor. But I was a bit surprised of how she worded it. She seems more upset that he is making friends fight each other, not why he dragged the entire school into the mess. That's true. We've only just met and she clearly empathizes with us and understands the pain we're going through. I'm embarrassed but proud at the same time. A girl with such a compassion would be great student council. It's no wonder she was elected to represent the student body at Yosugami.
It's alright. Thanks, though.
It's not alright!
Oh god, she's really upset. She's still worked up and she lashes out at me. Perhaps her heart's a little too honest. Yeah. True. She's still okay, but her anger sets my mind at ease. She was right. That General Teddy is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I glare at the monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part. I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
You're so stupid. What kind of sensei are you?
A sensible one.
I'm
Come on.
warning you now. If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes. Even if it costs us our lives.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, if I wouldn't... Okay, listen, I like Teddy, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't die for Teddy.
But if you're an imposter, hiding behind Teddy's face, I will make you pay for toying with us.
He's upset. So scolding. Teddy scoffs and turns around. The monitor suddenly switches off. Suddenly turning on us without a sign of remorse. That's not like the Teddy at all. No, he's most likely not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger in his face only strengthens my suspicion. Someone must be taking Teddy's form to make it look like he's the one committing these acts.
That girl's come around.
Oh shit, we should probably get to Yukiko. I immediately rushed to Yukiko's side. Are you alright?
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You weren't your usual self, but I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on. I'm sorry too. Did I hurt you?
Kinda, yeah. I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
Yeah, she was pretty tough. I tried to pass it off as a joke, and we look at each other and laugh. Things are going the same way as they did with Yosuke. It's becoming clear now.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
What did I say? Yukiko hesitates as if even remembering is a difficult experience. What in the world did my illusion say to her? I bet it was something horrible. Whoever did this is certainly finding the most annoying way of getting us to fight. But what I supposedly said to her doesn't matter. Yukiko is still hesitant to bring it up, so I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too? What did you tell him?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I think I don't want to voice my opinion at this specific situation. If I'm the only one admitting to what happened, that's not fair, is it? But that's curious in line with Yukiko, I know. I evade the issue with a smile and call out to Miss President, who's standing behind us.
What kind of people are you?
Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on.
Yeah, we probably should. She probably just saw two big things fighting, and they're like, oh god. She did see everything that just happened. That would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. I introduced Miss President to Yukiko and each other and fill the parts that I had left out in the previous explanation. I tell her about the personas. I tell her that she actually in the world inside the television. And I tell her now the scenery here changes according to the heart of the people who enter it. She looks doubtful while talking, but considering that she's seen our personas only moments ago, she doesn't immediately deny it. Still, it seems that she can't accept it at all either. She crosses her arms as if lost in thought. On the other hand, it seems that Yukiko didn't know that Yosugame High had a new student council president either. Yukiko apologizes for not having paid attention to the election in
And that's
April.
it in a nutshell.
So, that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
The school came from me? That's a lot to swallow.
Nah, you should be fine.
Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
Yeah, you're right. Hang on, wait, where's your shadow? That's right, I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter the world. Besides the obvious reasons, such as not being able to escape and being able to protect themselves from shadows, a person's shadow separates from them. The shadow that splits off is strongly attached to the original people that came from them, and still harms them in order to become independent identities. I haven't given it much thought since this president seems so energetic, but it's still possible that this could happen to her as well. I put this together with the conversation I had with Teddy a moment ago and come to the conclusion.
Teddy who's hosting this tournament. What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
Teddy. That's right. If we both saw an illusion, then at very least the enemy has the power to delude our senses and make us see and hear things that aren't there. On top of that, I can alter what others hear. Let's see you do. Okay. If it can do that, then it can easily see that our enemy can use that power to change its appearance. That would mean it could be impersonating Teddy and leading this tournament. That still leaves the question as to why I wouldn't take on the appearance of someone it doesn't know. I've seen shadows in the past look at like bizarre appearances, but this is the first time I've seen one impersonating an existing person. Does the shadow have some kind of objective? When I come to my senses, I see that Miss President has turned pale and stares down at the ground. All this talk of shadows and another world doesn't seem to be reaching to her. But she seems troubled as to the thought that she might cause all this trouble. I'm about to tell her that the actions of her shadow aren't her fault. But Miss President raises her
I'm gonna
feet.
check out the announcement room. That General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if he came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. A student body president, I can't let this go.
Wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on. Show me the door.
Oh, you're looking for the door out of here? Yeah, it's right behind me. Well, we need Teddy to get out of here, so... Yeah, her eyes are filled with the fire of determination, just as they had been when I first met her. Her sense of responsibility and her awareness of her duty says that she will never back down.
Cousins in the announcement room. And you're gonna go save her, right? I might not be as strong as the two of you, but I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
Don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous, but there's gotta be something only I can do to help. Hell, that aside, I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other. I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
Okay, well, there she goes. Miss President declares this in a voice that is brook knows no argument and takes off running. Yikes, I wasn't expecting her to behave rashly like this. I remember how fast she could run. If I'm going to go after her, I need to go at once or I'll lose her.
You have to go after her.
Let me get to that. Yukiko seems to be hesitant and know exactly what to say. She's right. There's so much we don't understand, but there's no way the investigation team can let a victim run off to die. Yukiko ignores the fact that I'd be leaving her here alone and tells me to follow the girl. This is the exact opposite of the behavior she would be displaying before the fight. Now that is the Yukiko Amagi I know. I'm ashamed that I had even slightly let myself be confused by the way I've heard her speak before, and I answer her. Thank you.
Don't worry about me. I believe in you.
Okay. Yukiko nods at me, and I turn and begin running as fast as I can. I have to rely on the echoes of the footsteps ahead to preserve Miss President through the school. I can't use my memories of the school in order to navigate because the invisible walls are everywhere, but the announcement room is upstairs. This obviously limits the path that she can take. I will catch up with her no matter what. And we're back in the hallways. I've been running after Miss President for a while, but I still can't catch a sight of her. She's so fast, it's almost supernatural. I've even begun to think that her path may not be hindered by the invisible walls. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, she's not participating in the P1 Grand Prix. She didn't appear in the introduction video, and even though she'd been there when I faced off with Yukiko, she wasn't affected by the rules. Could she be able to walk through these walls? If so, then catching up with her will be quite difficult. She's also just as I'm thinking this, suddenly a blue door appears in my path. I've seen it before. This is the entrance to the Velvet Room. I don't have any time to deal with this, or so I think. When I come to consider the time of this appearance, I can't help but feel that there must be a reason for this. I made up my mind and reached the door. As I walk through the door, I feel a slight sense of lightheadedness, and I close my eyes, reflect. Well, I'm back here. That's Kazuma Kiyu. I like the part when Adachi gets naked. Wait a minute. Is that Kevin_Anderson? I know that fella whenever he speaks. Hello, Kevin Anderson. How you doing? When I open my eyes, I see it in my usual position, and Margaret's slightly quiet. Okay, so, hi, Margaret. How are you?
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Margaret politely points this out, knowing that I'm in a hurry. Time is meaningless, huh? I thought I had figured out a few things about this room, but it seems that there is still more for me to learn about it. If time doesn't pass while I'm in this room, then I should concentrate on what she's about to talk about. Once again, as I read the thoughts of Margaret's smile.
It seems you've emerged victorious and have come away with a piece of the truth.
Yay, a piece of the truth. Have a good stream, Anthony. Thank you, Kazuma Kiru.
Though you are in a garden of deceit, you have the vision to go forward.
Is that student council president's shadow really the cause of all this, then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth. There is one thing I can tell you.
Margaret's golden eyes are fixed on mine.
If that girl's shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate. You have your own trial to overcome. Keep that to heart.
My own trial?
Okay. I don't mean to put it to, but I repeat what Margaret had just said.
Everyone sees various things in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope.
Salvation?
I myself find fascination in watching over you.
Good Messiah skill.
Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
Margaret smiles mischievously and nods towards me. Great. Another slight feeling of lightheadedness passes, and I return to the school. The blue door is nowhere to be found, as if it never been there to begin with. I look up. I still don't understand what my own trial is supposed to be, but for some reason my mind has cleared up a bit. Place a bookmark. God. Scene 8? God, there's a lot of scenes. In any case, I need to keep chasing after Miss President. And now I immediately see and recognize a figure. Her long ponytail. I found her!
Wait! It's too dangerous to go alone.
Miss President turns around in response to my words. She smiles. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I'm impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
This calmness. Had she expected that I would follow her? I'm beginning to feel that she's toying with me, but I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's no helping it.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protective custody. This is a matter of life and death for you.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
Alright, to the announcement room. I thought that I'd be able to keep her in check by saying that her life was in danger, but she didn't even take any notice. She just shrugged it and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks up.
Mind if I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up? There's a moment of silence. Just as I'm about to ask her to go on, Miss President continues.
Tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. You don't gotta answer.
It's fine. It's okay. She must have been thinking about the fight with Yukiko. True, I'm slightly hesitant to answer about any of this, but it's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
You're right. If I could avoid it, I would. But I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight?
No.
Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
Both.
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, both.
I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Will she believe that answer? I study Miss President's face, but when she opens her mouth, she has an unexpected gloomy look in her eye.
You had to kill each other.
I'm not thinking about that right now. Kill each other? I truly hadn't anticipated the question. It caught me off guard, but how? I've never even considered it. It's true, there's no guarantee that the General Teddy wouldn't suddenly decide to make us fight to the death on a whim.
Sorry, that was probably over the line.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let it happen.
I wouldn't let it happen, that's fair. Even if I was forced into such a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. Yeah. Me neither. But after hearing my answer, Miss President cast her eyes down. After seeing that behavior, how do I put this? Feel a sense of incongruity. Why would that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying some unimaginable burden that she is yet to confide to us? Is it so heavy that she would ask that question of me? Speaking of which, if General Teddy does turn out to be a shadow, what does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly, it seems that her courage and cheerfulness demeanor are on a mirror image of that. A slightly sense of fear chills up my spine. My thought raced through my head while I walked down the hallway. Ow!
What are you doing?
God, I thought I broke my nose for a moment. Is that an invisible wall again? Even though I should have been expecting them, I relaxed my guard and walked right into the one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
An invisible wall? Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
This world is funky. Like, real funky. Like, something's fishy about this world. Miss President walks right through the place and I've bumped into. So that must be the case. As I'd imagine, Miss President is unaffected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course, if General Teddy really is her shadow, maybe that's normal rules don't apply to her. Oh. The entrance to the school building is ahead of us. But perhaps worst of all is that the wall I had just walked into blocks me from reaching there. I just have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too. And the same can be said for the direction towards the entrance. A thought crossed my mind as I checked back the way we came. It's as I thought. Another invisible wall has been formed where I just passed and I can't go back. With a wall in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. Wow, you are really staying calm for being trapped. And if I can't go anywhere, this can only mean one thing.
Be careful. This probably means...
The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor. Oh, dear Lord. Who are we fighting? It means that the third round in the P1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Yeah, show your true self.
God, peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure, buddy. I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. I quickly changed tactics.
So who's my next opponent?
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess, you're starting to enjoy beating up your friends? Okay, with the next challenger, come on down.
Is it Chie? I think it's Chie, isn't it? General doesn't pick up on my intentions, and I lightly yell out what appears to be a pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out. And who would appear for the smoke but the person I was expecting to see? 4 of us entered the TV world. I've already fought against Yosuke, Yukiko, then...
That's what I thought. You're the last of us after.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next, too.
Hello, Chie. How are you? Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her, words or actions, but I can't let my guard down around her. After all, I felt the same way when I encountered Yukiko too. But as they say, the third time's the charm. I have to see if Chie's in her right mind. I decided the best way to do this is by calm and start a conversation with you.
You know what they're doing, right?
Before I could even begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right? Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend.
Ah! You are the son of a bitch. Hang on, can we hear that one more time? Can we hear that one more time? Nah, we can't hear that one more time? I really wanted to hear that one more time. That...
I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends. I have to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans!
Oh. Huh? Chie is clearly not herself. It's so blatant, her words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's more just out of character, but Chie never says anything like that. And you humans? That's so good as a confess that. Wait, what? Alright, carnivores was it? Miss President was watching me from nearby, and she's more dumbfounded than worried still. What Chie said at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over.
Stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. I can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. This is strange. Chie, are you... I don't know how to react here. But if the shadow is intentionally making people say these things, why does it mean... What does this mean about Miss President? Killing each other? All because of humans? What kind of secret path could the new student council of the Yosagame High be harboring? No, now's not the time for this. I have to look into this after we've cleared up all the confusion between us.
Let's do this, Chie.
Alright, let's do this. I ignore her words and draw my sword. Immediately, Risei's voice echoes through the area as if she was waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage. Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time? Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
Sure, yeah. Woo, let's fight Chie. Okay. Place the bookmark. Yep. Alright. Let's do this.
Finally,
Alright, Chie.
Over here. Over here.
Ooh, I don't know what I just did, but I did something cool. Come on, Chie. Come on, Chie. Bring that shit. Yeah, I think I need to turn up the difficulty. I need to turn up the difficulty. I think we need to go to normal. It's a bit too easy. Can we actually story? Wait, no. Ah, we can't do it. Message speed? No. I've won. I lowered my sword and begin slowing my breathing. I don't believe I'm injured Chie too badly. Considering this was my third time having to do this, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in fight.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This isn't fun at all.
Well, someone's gotta win. General Teddy has been seen that fight end without any injuries and spits his words through the monitor. The image on the monitor then disappears without anything further. Let him say whatever he wants. I fought my friends and I came to the TV with, and none of them are hurt. All that's left is to head to the announcement room and make sure Nanako's safe, and then I'll be able to go home. I walk over to Chie and help her off the ground. She's come back to her senses and seems to be a little sheepish. Hey, are you alright?
I think so. Man, you're strong. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Look who's talking. I've never been kicked around so badly in my okay. I wait for Chie to reach her feet and then tell her everything that's happened up to this point.
The others are safe too? What a relief.
Chie is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at the reaction. She really does care about her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchange smiles like nothing was wrong, Miss President sounds perplexed when she speaks up.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous.
Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that. Wait a sec. Who are you?
Yeah, that's a fair question. Who are you? Oh, I forgot about that. I quickly introduce Miss President and tell Chie that she may be a victim in the case, but Chie looks again at Miss President suspiciously.
Huh? The student council president? You mean ours? That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
I mean, she sure doesn't look like a guy, so I don't think...
I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name?
Yeah, what's your name? Miss President stops moving. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not that strange of a question, is it? But for some reason, Miss President seems unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melody from her. Chie and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
Memories. No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
Oh, brother, every time. My memories, where did they go? Kill one another. I gasp when I hear the words fall from her mouth. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she's definitely not acting normal. I glance at Chie, then try to approach Miss President in hopes of calming her down. Ugh. Why is this song playing? This song has no right to be playing right now. Adachi, did you give them permission? Adachi didn't give permission to play this song. Anyway, I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I want to listen to this song. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's see what's happening. Why is this theme playing? Without warning, Miss President begins flailing her arms as he's trying to ward off demons that only she could see. Chie reaches out and touches her in concern. Miss President's arms catch Chie, easily knocking her aside. What power! I barely managed to catch Chie before she slams into the concrete wall. Still, the sudden breakdown. What in the world happened to Miss President? Once I've helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her from both sides. This will be a little rough, but I can't be helped. We can't ask her for anything while she's like this. But at the moment...
What? No way!
Before I know it, Miss President is flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, and now the entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. Chie and I look and astonish as Miss President kicks off the ceiling and changes directions and lands at a full run.
Who is that girl?
She's crazy, bro.
Did I say something to offend her?
Nah, you're fine, Chie. Don't worry about it.
She mentioned something about her memory.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
All we did was ask her name. Can't answer Chie at all. What if you had to kill each other? I hear Miss President's sad voice in my head. She apparently wasn't expecting me to answer her, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Okay. Her voice is strong and confident. To drive the point home, she pokes my chest with her finger as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she still worries about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now. I asked Chie if she'll be right on her own, and she fires back. Let me worry about that. I nod to her and begin running after Miss President once more. I will save her no matter what. So something about her memories is making her go berserk. Strange. Alright, even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making much headway. I attempted to strike at the wall with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another.
Why are there so many invisible walls?
I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The anonymous room is still in my destination. It's still the announcement room is still my destination. There's no way I know if this is where Miss President's headed as well, but if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I need to get there anyways. Teddy and Rise should be in the announcement room, and if Nanako could be held captive, that's where she'll be as well. I have to keep running, and yet another wall blocks the hallway. At first, I think that this is a dead end, but I realize that I am cut through a classroom to come out on the other side of the wall. It's forcing me to enter the room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hand on the door. I'm in a room. Great. The moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind. What?
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
Rise?
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Rise! Her voice isn't coming from the PA system. It's actually hearing it in my head. This has to be a work of Rise's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
Teddy! Not Teddy. Rise! I could hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that has been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the Rise I know.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Rise! What's wrong, Rise?
Why is this song playing? Why is Long Way playing? Adachi, give me an idea. Why? Yeah, me too, man. There's no answer. This communication has been cut off. There has something happened in the announcement room. My heart begins racing. The enemy made us fight each other as participating in this tournament, but they had to capture Rise as well. It's clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's power to tell the truth, but that's not important now. If she is captured and prevented her from contacting us, then the enemy must think Rise has been less value than those who had been fighting. She sounds okay, but I know she might... But who knows what might happen to her now. I have to hurry.
Pardon me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
What? No. No. No, 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 no. A hand brushes my shoulder. In surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost and thought that I didn't notice someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. You toaster. Narukami just looks dead at her and goes, toaster. I look up and see an unfamiliar face, a girl with a blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if there's just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of the body where the joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
You're,
hi, my name is Narukami.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aegis.
Ah!
And no, I am not human.
Hi, I can tell.
You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the sister complex kingpin of steel, Narukami-san. Correct?
Yeah, that's me. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? When Yosuke called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke, but when the stranger says it, it sounded like they truly believe it. Huh. This is pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nadeko's name anyways. I calmed down. I need to take this conversation away from this subject. I cleared my throat and tried to start over.
Aegis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of shadows?
What? She fights shadows, but how could she do that?
Does that mean?
Yes. I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
So do you have Palladium or Athena? Just as I thought, I'm surprised to find another persona user outside of the group of friends. And a robot on top of that. I can't come to grip with all of this. From the way we were talking, she seemed just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories on the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans, but it isn't something like this far beyond those. Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots on its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, but I have to put that aside for now. There's something I need to find out first. The P1 Grand Prix, it's similar to the events of last year, but to think that it would involve someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that has happened, that's for sure. I calm myself, then ask her what I feel and would tell me what she was doing.
And what is this
world.
mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond, but just then... Oh god, the monitor! Again, Teddy, goddammit! The monitor inside the classroom turns on. It's at the moment that I suddenly remember. It's like I'm going to have to fight here. I forgot about sensing that when I entered the room.
Aha! So that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you.
Uh-huh.
Who's the honey? Were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy.
Wait, what?
You know what's coming next, don't you?
The general on the monitor gives me a twisted smile. Could Aegis-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are, and he's using us to crush each other. In other words, she's the next challenger that's being set against me. Aegis-san seems to be understanding this as well and stares at the monitor
Sorry
quite
about
ominously.
this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Well, if you don't, we basically have to fight each
Only
other.
the victor of each match may move on.
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Aegis is refreshingly straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight my friends, but hurting someone that I don't even know is just bad. Another thought comes from the heel of this one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here seems to be an urgent problem that is ordinary students like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her mission? Wait. So we're fighting Aegis. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us.
Well, Aegis-san says this so quickly as if she's reading my mind. For a moment, I struck by how she could have known that I was thinking that, but I realized that she's right. What good would it be talking things over? True, the loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter if we have to come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better if we don't hear about each other's problems before the fight. That could be why Aegis-san hasn't told me anything. This must be the version of kindness. I silently ready my sword. Aegis-san appears to smile weirdly when I do. Right. I'm not going to give up what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe. And I have to make sure the Miss President's okay. I will use everything I can to protect them. To thank her for her consideration, I make a point announcing that I'm ready to start the fight.
Here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
Listen, we're about to fight a robot here. That's a huge problem because I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Scene 11. God, so many scenes. I'm guessing Aegis was activated in 2000. Yeah, that makes sense.
Finally.
All right, come on, Aegis. Oh, she does have Athena. Wait, this is Heartful Cry. Let's see some other moves I can do. Oh god, she put a bomb on me.
Over here.
Severe impact damage. No!
Over here.
Severe impact damage.
What vegetable gives you the most anxiety? Eggplants. Next question. Give me the most anxiety. Onions are pretty. Actually, I love onions. Onions are like my favorite thing, man. Cabbage. Just look over and Adachi's looking at me with the most like stunned voice, stunned face.
Serves you right. Keep suffering. Against friends. Beat the heck out of each other.
A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I have no idea what she was capable of. I feel like my mind has been drained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching over us with an expressed joy as if we're some performers at an amusement. I look up and glare at the monitor.
I don't know why you're making us fight, but it's pointless. We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
Yeah! A low growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy never made such a hateful sound. Actually rather scary.
You're such a dumbass. What's with you?
Well, this is certainly turned over. The coin is flipped. The image of the monitor distorted along with an outburst. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and ripples disturbedly as hate pours through the screen. Any presence of a copy and adorable stupidity of real Teddy is gone now. I noticed that the voice spitting out those hateful words is not Teddy's either.
Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me. I was forced to fight against my will. I destroyed them with my own hands. You should all have to go through the hell I suffered. See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on.
Well, shit, man, I don't know. The general on the monitor continues to rage.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
Yeah, why? The moment I say that, I feel that all the dots have been connected. When Miss President has asked out of the blue if we were going to be forced to kill each other, that ominous mutter of killing one another, were these both something that had come directly from her past? Maybe she's been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. Had she been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? There's no way to know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it kind of explains why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. That's it. She wants us to feel what she's went through. I might not be certainly correct, but I feel like I'm close to the truth. Should I ask General Teddy about my suspicions? But as I'm considering raising my voice.
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
Whoa. Someone comes crashing through the seal. What in the world? Wait, who? Who was that? I rush over to Aegis to protect her from a falling debris. Oh, hell nah, bro. What is Elizabeth doing here? And why is this song playing? Why is Burn My Dread playing? Burn my dread. When I look up, I see a young woman emerging from the cloud of dust. Well, I'm not as strange as Aegis. She seems a little uncommon as well. Even though besides that, why did she have to come through the ceiling? The room has doors. It makes no sense at all. I was about to get to the heart of the matter with General Teddy, but the monitor in the room has been destroyed along with the ceiling. She seems oblivious to my confusion. The girl cocks her head and apologizes again.
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Miss Elizabeth, it is a pleasure to see you.
Faint? Fiend? Something along those lines at any rate.
Oh, well, hi, Elizabeth. What the hell is she talking about? Who in the world is this person? Wait a second. That blue suit she's wearing, it looks familiar. With that silver hair and golden eyes, could it
Are you from the Velvet Room?
Mom, is this what's known as being hit on?
Oh my Lord have mercy!
Is this what's known as being hit on?
Forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Okay, so that actually sounds like I really was hitting on her. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her something.
Do you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Yeah.
Margaret?
Yeah, do you know Margaret? When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly useful. I've been taken aback by her bizarre speech and actions, but could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simulates evoking the image of pondering and philosophical. Wait, I can't figure out how exactly to speak to her. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, I'm worried about this nice ties that it is an important thing right now.
Actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Narukami.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth. Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote place.
Wait, so you do know Margaret? She thinks of the word of a mundane place? That's confusing. Yosuke Inaba may be out in the countryside, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. This girl, Elizabeth, suddenly bows elegant to
Margaret
me.
is indeed my sister's name.
Oh!
Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
Your sisters. I could have guessed that. I see, so she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. Well, we're missing a couple. Theodore, the twins, Lavenza. Yeah, I mean, we're missing a couple. I think I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this
Why
girl.
is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
Is that so?
Is that so? Marie? Oh, Marie. Yeah. Can't forget about her. That doesn't really tell me much. Am I supposed to respond anyways? So, what possessed her to come blasting through the ceiling instead of using the door? I decided not to bother asking her that. I've met so many different people over the last year, but I'm trying to have a conversation with this girl who is still trying to ride a wild horse. She's just going to ignore the direction I'm trying to steer us towards, and she veers off wherever she wants. Best to just hold on and go along with the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll just likely be confused anyways. Just as I'm having that thought, the girl seemed to have noticed my hesitant and started talking about herself. Her eyes are lit up with a sincere passion. She really is a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized.
What?
In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I'm your guy right here. I have the wild card.
I know a little about the wild card, but
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
What is your wish?
glue?
Glue? Hang on. Glue?
Influenza. Something along those lines at any rate.
You're confusing! Like, I know Elizabeth was confusing in Persona 3, but you're confusing. Glue? Flu? Influenza. Something along those lines. That doesn't make damn sense! She's having trouble coming up with the right words, but I can hear the sincerity in her speech. Probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of the wild card is related to her desire it came here. I don't think it's worth to ask how she knew I had the power or where she found out about it. Just as I struggled to follow the Minder's path of conversation brings up...
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
Do we have to? You know what? Fine. What? Someone please tell me how she reached that conclusion. This was a good idea. I don't think I have a chance to talk to her out of it though. But of course I have to try so I say, give me a break.
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending skyward at Mach speed. To be direct, I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Let me make sure of something, just in case.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, right? There's no illusions at work?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, impressive.
You are kind of crazy. But you know what? I'll take it. Well, maybe she understood what I meant when I mentioned the illusion. If that's so, then she at least must have some idea of what's going on around here. And even though she might understand it, she still wants to fight me. I wonder though, is she unrelated to General Teddy's plan and invites herself into the tournament? Do the usual rules apply? As I'm thinking about this, Elizabeth-san taps her foot on the ground and takes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. The huge leather-bound book in her hand opens as if by itself. A torrent of power pours from the open book with a blue light. I can't believe that this strange girl has such an unimaginable power. She seems so aloof. No, it may be more correct to call it an air of intimate violence.
Alright, I won't be able to hold back.
To be honest, I was really only saying that in hopes of bluffing her. I have absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fears and focus on the upcoming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if we were to fight her with the intent of killing her, I'll be lucky not to end up dead myself. At least that's how I'd feel. Elizabeth's son calmly begins this battle.
Let's do this. Your fate is in the cards.
Alright, I guess we're fighting Elizabeth. This could be bad. Wait, she has Thanatos? Uh-oh, we got a problem. Nah, I think Izanagi can keep up with it.
Finally.
Why is this song playing?
This is the extent of your Oh my. The time has come. Summon.
Nice try.
Oh no. Remarkable. I anticipate.
Where am I?
Your fate is in the summoning.
Ah, stop it, Thanatos.
Nice try. Easy not. We're in three plays.
I'm surprised.
Done. Not bad. It's really easy though. I definitely need to change that. How many scenes are there? Gotta hang on. Oh. Hang on, let me do something for. That's just what I thought. I'd managed to throw her off balance. Elizabeth gets back up elegantly and as nothing had just happened. Suddenly, I feel an immense build-up in the air. Don't tell me she hadn't been taking this seriously up until now. Oh, dear Lord, are we fighting again? And the next moment, I swallow into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown in the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. My vision blurs as I spun around, and before I can tell up from down, the floor jumps towards me and slams into the wall. Am I going to lose? As my consciousness fades, I see a face of my friends and Aegis-san. All those I had fought up against till now. It's like the story that I see when your life flashes before your eyes before you're doing. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? It's not over. I haven't lost. It's not over. I haven't lost yet. I can still fight. I've come so far, I can't lose heart now. I desperately force my legs to move and manage to stand up again. Elizabeth shuts her book with the air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true strength.
Wait. Were you just fighting me to see what I could do? Nah. The unyielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still, unable to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Aegis earlier.
Wait, you know Aegis?
In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
Okay. She cuts herself off and nods to herself as if it could confirm something suspicious.
This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute?
Flue? Chimneys. In any case, I am quite pleased.
I don't know what you're saying! Flues? Floof. Chimney. Yeah, that makes sense. No! Even after a battle, she acts like that. I feel like a fool for believing that she really would have killed me, even if it felt quite real at the time. I can't believe any of this. My legs give out under me and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth-san looks straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something?
Yes?
To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before the tournament had begun. How can I overcome an ordeal concerning last year's case and open the door? Margaret and Elizabeth-san's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Okay. Yeah, I guess this is what we're doing, alright. Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that below the door. Beyond the door, not below, God. Only once have you passed and reminds me to understand whether you open the door or not. That's how I feel.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth-san smiles. It seems the former dweller in the Velvet Room is pleased with my answer. She must have chose a path of her own some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her a little better now. Starts a confidant.
Well, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room. She caused me some trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aegis-san getting to her feet behind me. Why are you playing this song? Stop, you're giving me flashbacks. You don't need to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes all you need is something small, like someone to take care of. God damn it!
You're right. You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aegis-san doesn't seem to be very hurt or damaged or whatever you would say. She was likely just knocked out. I had absolutely no chance of winning if I had gone easy on her either. This is getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Huh? Isn't that normal?
Aegis-san laughs at my conclusion.
Seeing you smile like that? I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Aegis stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment, but after a few seconds, she looks back up at me with a serious look in her eye.
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward, but I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
Sure, I have no reason to say no. I look at Aegis-san square in the eyes and nod reassuringly. And so Aegis-san told me about her directive, and I think it's truly surprising. There was another case involving personas and shadows outside of Inaba, even before our adventures last year. And she is a weapon with a heart created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight the shadows. She believes that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and caused it to enter the TV world.
There's another girl robot with a heart like you? And she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to retrieve her. My older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris, is in this world somewhere.
Oh. What happened to Metis? Wait a minute. Do you understand the answer? Like, is this after the answer? Do they have the concept of the answer? Like what Makoto is, why Makoto died? They have the concept. Okay, so they do understand that. So Aegis has already done her duties. As that. Okay, we're good. Nanako, Miss President, her shadow, and now Lapras. I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now. But even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any of it.
Tell me more about Lapras, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Tell me more about Lapras and okay, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Aegis-san expression clouds. She said that she was a machine, but she really is no different from a human. As I pondered this, I listened to what she had to say. It's
So
discouraging.
you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Basically, all she could tell me is that Lapras is a robot who built to look like a girl. Wait a second. Did I meet a girl that I didn't know in the TV world? Miss President! Could Miss President be Lapras?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
My sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
Then there's no way Miss President could be Lapras. I could tell at a first glance that Aegis was a machine. Miss President appeared to be completely human. I never once considered that she might not be human until just now. But that just makes things even more complicated. What in the world is going on inside this TV?
In any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room. If Lapras is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
I shrugged slightly. I don't want to be so grave. I guess I must sense that I'm trying to do
Thank you. I will trust my
smile.
sister's fate to you.
Also, Elizabeth wants to free Makoto, and she left the Velvet Room to find a way. Oh. That makes sense. So yeah, Elizabeth is out on her duties trying to get Makoto back. Oh, that's interesting. I give Aegis-san a determined nod and run out of the classroom. Back at the hallways, with Longway playing, Adachi's theme. But man, what a busy Golden Week. I have to make sure Nanako is okay, find Miss President, unmask whoever Teddy is, and now search for Lapras somewhere in here. If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends at the Junes food court. Yuko would try to be coy and pretty sure a big bundle she'll be carrying with a lunch box lunch she made for us. As to how it might taste, well, I'm not getting sidetracked. I'm sure we'd enjoy it anyways. Eventually, I would have called Nanako over and would have bought some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shirko store, and maybe could have made it in the Daiku in time to buy the last special rosette. I want to talk with the owner of Daidara and get some books from the... Oh my god. I want to have a steak bowl at Aya. Hung out with the fox at the... Oh, the fox! Wait for my uncle so we could have a dinner, and tomorrow we could have gone fishing. Oh, all the fun. Anyway, if one were to ruin my vacation and cause all these problems, the same person who stole Lapras. And if they're truly brought Nanako back into the TV world, I'll
make them pay.
As I run over, I come across yet another blue door. Perhaps it's a sign that I need to calm down. True, I may have lost my cool for a moment.
Here? Again?
I reach towards the door and relax as well. To the Velvet Room! Again! Hello, Margaret. Margaret, in her usual position, glances around to see if there's anyone else in here. It looks like her nutcase of a sister isn't here. Margaret noticed me looking inside its seductive sound that also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble.
Oh!
Though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I could tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained a new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
Yay. A new resolve? I find myself nodding along.
You have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
I understand.
This will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
Sure, we got this. The way she puts it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately, and I think about the question. It would be lying to say that I'm not worried. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from a moment to moment. But even
if
then,
I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see.
Margaret nods slightly in response.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
And now I'm coming out of the bedroom. As she smiles, my vision begins to blur. I hear words being repeated. I have to reach the threshold of the truth. Everything that happened during the course of this case runs through my mind. The new appearance of the TV world, this tournament pitting us against each other, the student council president, the fake Teddy, my encounter with a weapon with a heart, Aegis, searching for my sister Lapras, and determining that I've gained the constant battles, but I must accomplish. How do I show that I've decided through my actions? Place a bookmark? Sure. 15! God, how many scenes are there? It seems that a number of invisible rods have decreased. Could this mean that the end is near? Just as I think that I hear familiar voice. Wait, what? That was Miss President's voice. It was coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it. I opened the door to the announcement room and rushed inside. Hello?
You're finally here.
Oh.
Hello, Sensei.
Oh, what's up, fake ass Teddy?
Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused, while Rise's face lightens up with joy.
There you are, Senpai. You're late.
I have to stay cautious of General, but I signal to the girls that everything will be alright. The General is closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
Oh yeah, where's Nanako? I look around the announcement room, but Nanako's nowhere to be found. The General's face distorts with an ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the General extends his arm that was held behind him. Nanako! Nanako! Her arms are clenched together, her chest, and she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened.
Nanako!
Nanako, please! After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The General disappeared. For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The General had been standing directly behind her, and now she's gone. How could it have gone somewhere else that quickly, right in front of me without me noticing?
Bro.
Nanako, it's me! Hi, come. While I'm confused about the General's disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Being in the TV world was obviously taking a toll on her. She totters towards me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I can think about the General later. I have to save Nanako right now. As I reach out to her, Risa yells,
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
What? What? Huh? What is she saying? She's right there. Just as I'm about to say so, my hand stops. Something's not right. I try to look into Nanako's face once more, and in her eyes I saw madness.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
You bastard!
Oh shit, now I'm angry! I barely reacted in time to draw my sword and block the attack. The General suddenly just appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane, and I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face, the same madness that I've seen in Nanako's only a moment before. That's when I noticed that Nanako had disappeared. That's what's going on.
Senpai, it's all been him from the beginning. He can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right, the enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I'd realized that after all the battles I had today. but I see Nanako had made me forget all of that. The general laughs at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna put you in a meat grinder. Just like how my friends have actually gone crazy before our fights, Nanako just had been brought into this world in the first place. And it was never brought in. Okay, so Nanako isn't here. Okay, good. He appeared before me. Is it a fake? He distorts our sense all the same. Suffer. But just as I thought, he could have deceived Risei's persona ability. That's why he kidnapped her. To keep her from warning us during the tournament. Now that I know that, I pushed that general's cane away and jumped back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good. Now I'm in between them and the general. I then looked straight at one behind the bizarre.
Who in the world are you?
Behind the situation. All right, who are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here.
What? Don't. Shut up!
Here, get a good look.
Yeah, let me get a good look. Let's see what you look like. The gobbledygook. Oh. Oh. It's you. Nice axe. Where'd you get it? Best Buy? The local Home Depot, huh? Ah, great.
I am a shadow. The true self.
Yep, you're definitely Lapras.
That's my face.
That's my face. I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, and a ponytail, and a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you? Why does she look like me?
Why does she look like me?
That's its true form.
Nice comeback, GB. Thank you.
Is
I
your
practiced that one.
This is a shadow? She really came from inside me?
Yep. Risei tries to calm Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut. While Miss President is refusing to look at the mechanical-looking being, I now understand what's going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic go before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much breathing heavily, even in the TV world, the sense of wrongness. Yep, I know exactly who you are. Just as Margaret said, all the pieces of the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Lapras. Lapras, another weapon with a heart stolen by someone unknown and thrown into a TV world, created the school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-root depression regarding her past memories, all of this took the form of Lapras' shadow, who manipulated
Lapras,
everything
don't
here.
look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Miss Lapras only shivers when I call her out. There was have to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president. But that's just a disguise more for herself than us. No matter how comfortable it is, it's only there that the cloud of her eyes for
I
the
don't
truth.
know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
Listen, are we fighting or not? I call out Lapras while keeping an eye on the shadow. The shadow in the darkness within a persona's heart, unless it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts her darkness within her. We'll have to protect her from the shadow that goes berserk and tries to kill her. But Lapras continues to shake her head and tremble violently. My words aren't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something. Too bad he doesn't understand at all.
These clowns are so hopelessly naive.
Did you just call me a clown? Breaks her kneecaps. Don't call me a clown. The shadows laugh shrillingly. Shrilly. Shrilly? It continues to smear more poison into Lapis's heart.
Feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. And I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering.
I don't know. Did you ever see Aegis?
Stop! I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
No. This isn't good. God damn it. Nah, we're back. Are we getting game audio? Hang on. Okay, we're getting game audio. Okay, I swear I thought my whole thing just crashed. Okay, we're good, Okay. The shadow's eyes gleam with a golden light. The change begins immediately. The shimmer across Lapis's body. Instead of a normal human go, there has been a moment's humanoid body, just like a shadow.
No!
Lapis loses all composure and scratches at her arms, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. But there was more to her change than just her arms. Her legs, waist, chest, and even head. Everything is covered by her clothes is now obviously mechanical. There's no words I could say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Lapis falls to her knees and finally mutters the words I was dreaming she'd say. Dreading she'll say. What? 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 You can't do that! What? 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 You pieces of shit! Well, I guess we'll do Yosuke next. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then what is this? Some. Oh my god. Why is it so long? What? These better not be all characters I have to do. I swear to God, that's gonna be the hardest thing. Okay, well. I guess I'll end it there. Why is it so loud? Perfect. Okay, well, I guess I'll end the stream here. Yeah, you're not going to complete Pure 4 Arena that quickly. Yeah, I thought I would, but I guess we're going to have to take a really good amount of time to do this. I'll be fine with that. That's okay. Got nothing else to do, so why not? Alright, well, next stream will be on, what's today? Wednesday. Next stream will be on Wednesday, so make sure you guys come there for that to see what the hell is going to happen with this game. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys